Yo, what's up with it, party people in the place to be? You are now tuned in to Tree TV Radio, the number one media source for BBW, SSBBW, and plus size women. Yay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest up in the house this evening. We got plus size model, Roxanne Monroe. What's up with it, Roxanne Monroe?
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Yay. What's up with it, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Tree. How you doing?
I'm doing excelente. You know, despite the times we're going through right now, this is some crazy times, huh?
Totally. I agree with you 100%. Big adjustment, big changes.
Big adjustment, big changes. So yay. So yeah, Miss Roxanne Monroe, you looking lovely over there today. Let me compliment your outfit. You put yourself together real well there.
Thank you very much. Just a little summer something. Hey.
Yeah. Yay. That's what I'm talking about. Still rocking it out for the summer, even though they got us trapped in the house, but you still motivated through your beauty, huh?
You have to stay cute. If not for everybody else, you got to do it for yourself. Come on now.
Most definitely. And, you know, do it for your fans. Yay. For those of you who don't know, Miss Roxanne Monroe, she's a plus size model. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm going to let her introduce herself. She can tell you more about herself better than I can. So I'm gonna let her have the floor and just tell the people a little bit about yourself, Roxanne Monroe.
Sure, Trey, not a problem. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Roxanne Monroe. I am a plus-size model, a runway model. I love everything about fashion, makeup, shoes, hair, all of that good stuff. And I like to bring that to the plus-size community. I'm also considered a mature plus-size model because I am older than normal girls. But let me tell you something. Nowadays, you know what? We're not going to stand still and grow old and not keep up with our style. It's not happening anymore. So now there's like a whole new plateau of models that are bringing that fashion, their style. We got some older models that are actually all tattooed out, considered alternative plus size models. We have a whole new genre of fashion and fashion models, and it is exciting right now, and I am proud to be a part of it. I'm also proud to be a part of plus size casting. We seek out women in the industry that haven't even started, that maybe they want to get started, don't know how. Hey, we got you covered, okay? So that's another thing. I love fashion, love runway. You do too, so let's make the world beautiful. I also have an Instagram, so if you can't, give me a follow on my Instagram. It's at MZJUICEEMONROE. That's Ms. Juicy Monroe. And that's my Instagram. I post a lot on my Instagram. I do TikTok. Obviously, you guys know I do Facebook. And I'm starting to reach out to the different, the different apps that are out there to connect me to you guys, since I can't seem to get to you guys personally and see you at, gatherings and runway shows and all the things that I'm used to meeting you guys at. I can't do it anymore. So now we're going to have to do it online. And You know what? As long as we stay connected, I'm good. What about you, Tree?
Yay for shizzle, girl. I got all your information up there, ladies and gentlemen. You see it on the screen right now. It's follow her on Instagram at Miss Juicy Monroe. I got it spelled out for you. And also we got her Cash App up there, OG Roxanne Monroe. You know what I'm saying? So if any her fans want to make a contribution, you might say, hey girl, go get you a Starbucks on me today, or go get you some ice cream. It's hot out there. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to
Every
support.
little gift is very cherished by me. If you think it's not enough, honey, you're wrong, because it's enough, believe me. Thank you in advance, okay, everybody?
For shizzle. So yeah, Miss Roxanne Monroe, how long have you been up in the modeling game?
Ooh, it's been about 5-6 years right now.
Mm-hmm.
I started with you, Tree. I met you at a club, and you were doing some interviews, and then we just started going with the video. You brought me out. You called me and you asked if I would be willing to do a photo shoot. And at the time I was questioning if I wanted to be in the industry. You just reached out and you said, hey girl, you want it? And I said, okay, let's do it. And you were the first photographer that took a chance on me. I mean, literally nobody else had reached out to me like the way you had done in a professional manner, and the the photo shoot itself was so comfortable. You made me feel so relaxed that I could be my own self. And you know, when you're in front of a camera, you want to feel that comfort. You want to feel comfortable with the photographer that you're working with, because you're going to put out some beautifully sexual vibes sometimes in your photographs, right? So you want to feel comfortable with somebody seeing you in these vulnerable positions. You get what I'm saying? And Tree, I have to be honest with you, I am blessed that you were my first photographer.
Thank you. I appreciate that, girl. Definitely, that's definitely important. A lot of women tell me that their comfortability in front of the cam, you know, and they said they feel more comfortable with me because they know that I'm a man that likes looking at plus size women per se. And they said that, you know, some of their experiences with a regular photographer, it wasn't a, you know, so good experience. It was a not so good experience for them. And I say, you know what, I kind of like understand that. But, you know, I think plus size is number one. Although I don't discriminate, I think all women should be out there, you know what I'm saying, giving their beauty to the world. You know what I'm saying, having a marvelous time. You know, I just prefer the plus size. I think that's the eye candy. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, I discovered Roxanne Monroe at Club Bounce. You know, that's a BBW nightclub out here in California, and when I put the camera on her, she just lit up. And I said, damn, girl, you know, you kind of photogenic. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, things like took off from there, and we got together, had us our first photo shoot, which was fabulous. Roxanne Monroe came fully prepared. She came very professional. She was on time. You know, she was just crossing all her T's, dotting her I's. You know what I'm saying? And we had us a fabulous photo shoot, and things sort of like took off from there and stuff.
Wonderfully. Yeah. It was just the beginning, right, Tree?
Oh, yeah, it was just the beginning. We got much more to come. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me and Roxanne Monroe, we got that chemistry together. And, you know, like we told y'all, she was one of my first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we always going to have that vibe, that chemistry, and just putting out work out there for all her fans and all the men who love and appreciate plus size women. You know?
Definitely.
So, tell us a little bit more about this plus size casting for women who are interested in getting into the modeling game.
Yes, it's actually my very close friend Jamila J from Jamila J Fashion decided that she wants to start helping women that were ready to make that mark in the plus size industry. And we don't just take plus size women, we take women of all sizes. We just consider it plus size casting because we know what? Our whole vibe is plus size, okay? I'm just telling you, we'd like to do everything big as we can. So that's what we mean when we say plus size casting. So if you're a size 0, believe me, there's designers out there for your size 0. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get all you ladies out there, especially our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plus size BBWs. Oh, girls, the fashions now that they're coming up with, we just need to get out there, put our body shapes out there and be like, hey, this is really me. I got some underarm flat, but I still look cute in your outfits, so that we can get these designers to make more. How about some sexier lingerie? How about some evening gowns? What about a nice wedding dress? You know what I mean? Yeah. I read online that there's a brand new bridal boutique catering just to the plus size women. I don't know the name of it actually, but see where we're going with this? I mean, there was the beauty salon that Jamie Lopez, remember, had started. I believe now they're all the way in Vegas. So, you know, it's just started. This is just the beginning. We want to get in with those designers. We want to get in with those producers. I also did, Plus Size Casting helped me do a trailer. I did a trailer. I was flown from LAX to Miami, picked up. It was an overnighter. It was kind of last minute. They were looking for a girl that I had filled their features. They called me, asked me if I wanted it. I told them that I wasn't completely prepared. I was honest with them from the beginning. They had told me not to worry about the wardrobe. All they needed me to do was basically grab your toothbrush and let's go. So that's pretty much what I did. I packed a couple of my essentials like any model would do, you know, extras, jewelry, extra shoes, all that stuff, your foundation stuff. So I just got there. It was a rainy day, went to LAX, got in there, got out. The lady, she picked me up. She was Raquel, she was very, very sweet. I stood at one of the finer hotels over there. I can't remember the name, but I do have the picture. Woke up the next morning. Call was at 8 o'clock, I believe. Got myself ready, got myself there, and met up with everybody, cast and crew. Everybody was there, and I did a little trailer. We did a few scenes. It was not just a 1-minute trailer. It was a whole day situation. It was a wonderful experience, and Plus Size Casting helped me do that. And I earned a pretty good chunk of change just doing that little bit. And this is what I'm talking about. Not everybody out there is out to be evil, to get you, to use you. I'm telling you, because these are the things that I do with Plus Size Casting. If I'm not going to do it, girl, you're not going to do it. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like we're just saying, yeah, come on, come on. No, this is some real stuff. And if you're really ready, you'll give us a call.
For shizzle, for shizzle. Good looking out on all that information. So yeah, ladies, you're interested in you know, becoming a model, getting into plus size modeling, hit Miss Roxanne Monroe up. You know, she got all the information for you. So you said something very interesting. You said that everybody's not bad out there. What types of tips would you give a up and coming modeling? You know, the type of tips like to look for if somebody's interested in working with her and shooting with her. What type of tips would you give her to look for that person is on the up and up and really about their work and not about some type of scam or, you know, some type of disrespectful activity?
I totally understand. Number one tip is never go alone. At least take one friend with you. It's always good to have somebody there with you, just in any situation that you're unfamiliar with. Number two, get kind of an agenda. A real professional designer, photographer, fashion show coordinator, any of those that are on the up and up, they're going to legitimately have an agenda. And it's going to have a call time, and it's going to have this, it's going to have that, all the information. If they need for you to bring something to help them fill out the photo, like maybe some leggings, sometimes they'll ask, okay, can you bring back leggings? Do you have flats? Like an agenda. You need to know what you're doing. You just don't want to show up somewhere because somebody told you, hey girl, let's take some pictures. I'm going to do a photo shoot for you. Okay, that sounds great. Where's the photo shoot going to be at? Is it going to be indoors? Will it be outdoors? Are you going to have an assistant? Is it going to be a problem if I bring my assistant? Will there be wardrobe chains? Is there going to be a place for me to do my wardrobe chains? Am I going to have to be outdoors? You know, when it's your first time with a photographer, you want to be comfortable. You want to trust your gut instinct and kind of go from there. If you feel while you're even just talking to him or emailing him, if you're kind of getting a vibe, yeah, double check his work. See what he's done in the past. See who he's worked with. Has he worked with any models that you've worked with? Does he have any any references? Can anybody really say, hey, this guy is on the up and up? Like little things that you need to take the time out for yourself, for your safety. You need to do stuff like that. But always, always, ladies, just stand strong. And if it's not the time, it's not the time. You get what I'm saying? Find yourself somebody that's going to make you feel safe and comfortable. That's all I can tell you.
For shizzle, for shizzle. That was some good info as well, too. You're doing marvelous stuff in this interview, Roxanne Monroe.
Thank you very much, Trey.
You on point like infrared beam. You know? So yeah, as we told the audience prior, I met you at Club Bounce. And Club Bounce is, for those of you who don't know, it's like a BBW plus size nightclub. So can you tell us your experience within the BBW community and going to these BBW nightclubs, and how did you find out about this type of gathering going on for plus size women and stuff?
Well, actually, I found it on Facebook. I was just scrolling with my friends one day, and it was during the week. It wasn't the Friday yet, and I think they had just came back to Whittier. So somewhere on, I think it was Telegraph, I believe. So it was really close to home, and me and my friend was like, okay, let's just check it out, you know. Before that, we had been going to regular clubs like Quiet Canyon and just regular clubs that are out there. And they don't really necessarily cater to plus size clientele. So I've had a few instances where I felt uncomfortable there, especially with the way I dress. I like when I go out to be sexy. I like to feel good. I like to feel like I look sexy. So sometimes, more than often, I do like to dress for myself, and that'll be sexy. Sometimes I didn't feel accepted there at the regular clubs.
Okay.
So when I actually made it to Club Bounce for the first time, I have to tell you, I walked in and everybody was so welcoming, from the security guards to the lady that took my money and gave me the band. The DJ was awesome. Security was constantly walking around. The people that went there were just friendly and just wanting to have a good time. And I was like, dude, where has this been all my life? Because the minute I got there, there was no drama, no dirty looks. It was everybody having a drink, dancing on the floor. Hey, girl, hey. I was dancing with women I didn't even know, just because we were vibing, because we were having such a good time. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that was so awesome when I first got there. That whole acceptance made me like a regular. I wanted to be there all the time. So believe me, I was.
Already. That's what I'm talking about, girl. So let me ask you, as a plus size model, do you find that other women in the industry are supportive or non-supportive?
Well, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want that honesty.
Women in the industry not all are very supportive. There are some models and other people in the industry that like to take advantage of other models, be it, for example, they have a job that they can do. The designer tells them, if you can get me 3 other girls, I'll give you such and such amount. So you go and you say, hey girl, I'll get you in the show, I'll get you in the shoot, da 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 da, yeah. You know, thinking that you're doing something nice for them, but the whole time you're getting cash for these chicks that are working for free, but they don't know that you're getting for cash. So basically you're being shady with them. The least you could do is let them know honestly, if I can get 3 other girls, I'll get $150 or whatever the amount is. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted you to know, you can either be honest and say, I'm not going to give you none, and let the model decide if she wants to, or you can say, hey, I'll give you like $25, you know, whatever it is. But there are a lot of people out there that will use you. So make sure you're not used. And I only tell you this because I speak from experience, from somebody that I thought was a wonderful friend that I deeply, deeply admired and I respected. And that's the worst, when you respect them. And to find out that I was an agenda. I was a way to help her. And well, the whole time she was telling me that she was going to help me. And I believed her. I didn't know the nastiness at the beginning. So then you find out the reality, and of course I got upset. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a red-blooded woman, and I'm Latina, so I get a little fired up and I yell. Yeah, I got upset. But come to find out, people will talk about what happened, and they will tell tales. Because I have heard some tales of what had happened, all because I stood up for myself. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't want to perpetuate it. So I squashed it and never talked about it again. I never told my side of the story. Maybe one day I will tell my side of the story.
Yeah, you can tell it right here
because I know
on
there's a lot of
TreeTvRadio.
people that don't lot of DMs, a lot of messages from people asking me, what happened? Tell me what happened. And I actually think some people got upset because I just chose not to share it because I felt like it was gossiping at the time. You feel what I mean? But now I would use it as an example, as an experience that you would want to steer clear from. So I guess I took one for the team so that I could teach other women what to look out for. So I guess, hey, I'm grateful for that.
For shizzle, girl, we're going to need that exclusive, too. When you are ready to tell all, we're going to need that exclusive right here on TreeTvRadio.
You know it. You know it.
And that'll be some big tips for the girls as well, too. You know what to look out for. Because you just put me up on game. I didn't even know about that scam.
Yeah. Really sad.
I didn't know nothing about it, but it makes sense, though. I can see how that will all play out. You feel what I'm saying? And, I've seen some people doing that and involved in that. I just didn't know that it was a potential scam. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we got up and coming with Miss Roxanne Monroe in the plus size modeling world?
A lot more work with plus size casting. I'm out mentoring all the time. Anybody that hits me up, I love to mentor. I love to help girls. Just sometimes people just have questions. They don't want to get too involved yet into what, they just have questions. So I like to put it out there that I'm here, ladies. I do check my DMs, and believe me, I get a lot of DMs that I just don't like. They're not my type of DMs, but I do scroll through, and usually when I do see a female, I try to open that up because that's usually somebody asking about modeling or something. So yeah, if I don't respond to you, hit me up on my page, just on my wall. Say, hey, Miss Roxanne Monroe, I got a question. Could you DM me? And guess what? I will. Also, hopefully with everything with COVID and all that, after we get whatever our new norm is going to be, I would like to start doing some more fashion shows. I do have a lot of ideas for photo shoots with plus size casting, Jamila J. I also would like to dabble a little bit in design. I have a couple of ideas of just, some basics, but basics that my plus size body would like, that I see on the littler ladies, but I think, hey, I could rock that too. So I would like to learn about that. And also, I would like to learn about lingerie for plus size. I want to learn either how to work with a designer, because I have some lingerie ideas, or to actually learn how to sew panties, because I am on a mad search for the perfect plus size panty. And so I just have there's all kinds of stuff just brewing in there. So whatever starts first, I'm ready.
We definitely looking forward to all that up and coming work you got. You definitely gonna be over here in the studio with me. We're gonna be coming up with some fantastic stuff for the party people out there, for all the Roxanne Monroe fans.
Thank you.
We're going to have a call-in number next time she's on the show so the fans can actually interact with her.
I would love that.
Because she's going to be doing co-hosting shows on a regular with me. So this would be one of my co-hosts right here on TreeTvRadio, bringing us up to date on all that plus size sexiness.
That's right.
Out there that the world has to offer. Yay.
Definitely.
So Roxanne Monroe, let me ask you, with this state we're living in, the COVID-19 state, how has that affected you and changed your life?
Okay, well, it has actually dramatically changed my life. Number one, school. When I got to get up in the morning, take the kids to school, they were gone for about 7 hours, you know what I mean? So I got to do a lot of my personal stuff, like my modeling stuff, Instagram stuff, doing whatever I needed to do. Now I am totally at their beck and call. I am totally all day chef, mom, entertainer,
teacher,
transporter. If we have to go somewhere, it is a real 24-hour. I mean, we say as parents we're 24-hour, but I think a lot of other parents will feel me. We are literally 24 hours, and you're hearing them complain all the time, and there's really nothing you can do. So I'm learning how to adjust to that. Also, I've learned that I'm crafty. I do arts and crafts. I didn't even know that until I got totally bored and I went to Dollar Tree and I said, hey, I think I could do something with that. I learned how to do arts and crafts. So, FYI, arts and crafts, super relaxing because you're so focused on what you're doing. I just got to put it out there. I'm thinking I might want to do some YouTube videos about like some arts and crafts because I think people need to get doing those things because I don't want my mind just to go stiff, you know what I mean? Because I'm stuck in here all the time watching TV or I read books, read magazines, but I mean, you read them, you reread them, you read them, So sometimes it's good to take your hands and to do stuff, So I learned I was crafty. What else? Let me see. Pretty much I found a new appreciation for life and how everything before I think I personally took for granted, and I don't think I want to make that same mistake when we get back to whatever the norm is. So It did teach me a lesson.
Definitely. It's taught me a whole bunch of lessons too, and I hope we get to that norm soon as well too, because I'm ready to get the ball rolling on things and just with life in general.
Yes, me too.
So can you tell us about just the whole what are some of the good things about plus size modeling and some of the bad things?
Well, some of the good things, I mean, honestly, are the way that we get to express our style with plus size modeling. I think before, when we saw plus size in fashion ads or advertisements, they were very moo-moo-like. There was no character to them. There was no independent style to any of the fashions. It was pretty much a very loud pattern, very loose, and always the pants always had elastic. You know what I mean? Now the designers are starting to realize that, hey, we got some character. You know what I mean? We want to express ourselves. So now they're starting to get it. So the good thing about plus size modeling is to actually be firsthand a part of showing those clothes and getting out there and letting expressing how beautiful we feel in the pictures for the designers. I mean, I love learning about fashions and where they come from, what needs to be done. I mean, everything about fashion I'm just so about. I think the bad thing is that now that we are trying really hard to make a mark, I think the bad thing is that women still don't have enough confidence to believe themselves that they are gorgeous, because we do a lot of, oh, I can't wear that. You know what I mean? Like today, I've worn this outfit, I cannot tell you how many times. I have no issue with it. I have breasts, and just like anybody else. A couple of times I've gone into a store and I've gotten this look from ladies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm like, sweetheart, they're not for you. So you don't have to stare at them if you don't want to. I know they're mesmerizing, but if you don't want to, just pull away. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes that women want to be creative in their fashion, and I think they want to get sexy, but I think they still have a little bit of that fear because plus size modeling is barely kind of breaking through, and they don't have enough faith in themselves. And I want more plus size models to just let these women know, girl, gorgeous, don't trip, you're gonna look great in that, because I don't have a perfect body. I really don't. And if you see some of these gorgeous younger plus size models, even though they're thick, they're nice and tight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I've had 3 kids. I'm not nice and tight anymore in those areas. But that doesn't mean that I can't dress accordingly and look proper when I dress. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fashion isn't about being young and being tight. Fashion is about expressing yourself through your clothes.
For
Hey,
shizzle.
if that model Iris has done it, and she's in her what, her 80s, her 90s now, and she's still popular, and
Oh
she's an
wow.
older woman. Now that is mature fashion model right there.
Mature
Then why
fashion
can't
model.
we do it? You get what I'm saying? No, 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 no. We could do anything, ladies, anything that anybody could do out there in the fashion industry.
You spoke earlier about getting a lot of messages, and I know there's a lot of men who be hitting you up. I think you mentioned something about that.
Yeah.
How would the best way for a man that's trying to inbox you to get your attention? What would be the best way for him to behave like?
I understand. I totally understand that question. I think number one would be please no pictures of your body parts, because the first thing that I see that I open is a picture of your body part. I'm next to you. I may not block and delete you right away because maybe it was just a first offense. But if you continuously harass me with it, I would. So I would suggest that you would talk to me about something maybe on my wall, maybe something that I'm discussing right now, maybe a fashion show, or just kind of try to connect with me first on a real basis, because I'm a real person, you know what I mean? I like to talk to people, but I do have respect for myself and I have respect for other people. So I don't like to talk a certain way to another human being unless that's my human being. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I mean, I love respect. And number one for me, that is the sexiest thing ever, is humor. If you can make me laugh, you better be careful. We might get married. I'm just real with you.
For shizzle, man. So, for all, the fellas, they are probably out there curious. Are you single, ready to mingle out there?
Actually, yes, I am single. I've been single for a little while, but I think I don't really talk about it a lot because of the fact that I don't think I am looking. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm looking for a guy. I think if I do look for somebody, it's going to be a partner in life. And a lot of the people that reach out to me that say that they care about me and stuff like that are pretty much fly-by-nights. So I try to stay away from fly-by-nights because that's not my thing. I'm kind of like one of the, I may look sexy and all that, but deep down in my heart, I'm an old-fashioned girl that just likes a one guy, one girl relationship, honesty, no cheating. And it seems that it's kind of hard to find that out there. So until I find that, I don't think I'm really going to put myself out there. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to date. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still would like to date. I do like men. You get what I mean? But I'm a little weary, so I don't go out that much. But like I tell you, if you get me laughing more than often, we're probably going to go out on a couple of dates because I love humor. I think it's one of the sexiest thing a man could do is be humorous. I don't care about the muscles. I don't care what color your eyes are. I don't care how much money you have. But if we're just chilling at my house and we're having some pizza and all of a sudden we're just like doing shtick back and forth, oh my gosh, I love that. I'm such a geek when it comes to that.
Laughter is so good for the soul.
Yes, it is.
I like being around my homies that make me laugh all the time because there's certain friends that I got. They just like comedians or something, and they just always be having me tickled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just love their company and just hanging around them, man, because laughter is, contagious.
Oh, yeah. And it's really good for you to laugh.
Yeah.
It expands your lungs. You get some oxygen in there.
Relieves
It
stress.
helps to calm your mental state.
Yes.
Laughter is, I've been upset, and I went to Netflix, and I have my setup of my funny stuff. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but one of my favorites is Sam and Cat. It's a Nickelodeon show back from the 90s with Ariana Grande. And it's real silly, slapsticky kind of physical comedy. And even though I've seen it 100 times, I could be in a bad mood, go throw it on, watch a couple of the episodes, and before you know it, I'm laughing. I forgot why am I mad again? And it just, laughter makes a lot of things better.
For shizzo, that's definitely right, girlie. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got Dewan J. Michael up in the chat. He said, "What's up, y'all?" He said, "You do look good."
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We got Jasper Driver. What's popping with you, Jasper? Jasper is one of the fellas who was I think he's an active participant in going to the bashes and the BBW nightclubs. So what's up with you, Jasper? How you doing, Playboy?
Nice. Thank you.
Yay. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up our interview until we get back live and direct on cam here with Miss Roxanne Monroe. Is there anything you want to say to close out, Miss Roxanne Monroe?
Just keep an eye out for me and things that I'll be doing, not only with Tree, but by myself also. I'm starting ideas about maybe doing a few YouTube videos about mature makeup, discount makeup, things of that city nature for the ladies. Also, I want to try to target some of my male followers. So there's just a couple of ideas I have out there. So just keep an eye out for me, okay?
For shizzle, girl. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Miss Roxanne Monroe right here live and direct on TreeTvRadio. She's going to be a reoccurring guest host. You know,
Yes.
we're going to get her YouTube channel started, and she's going to be doing makeup tutorial videos, plus size hauls, a bunch of stuff we've been talking about in the backdrops that we got for the party people. And we're going to get her set up real nicely so she can distribute all that Latina sexiness to the masses.
Yeah.
Yay. So yeah, we had a wonderful interview here today, Miss Roxanne Monroe. I definitely appreciate you for coming on the panel, and I look forward to us, distributing this heat out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, always, Tree. Me and you work really good together.
Definitely. Yay. So yeah, party people in the place to be. We thank you for joining us. Once again, you can follow her on Instagram. It's at Miss Juicy Monroe. And that's her Cash App right there, OG Roxanne Monroe. I got it on the screen for you, nicely typed out. So yeah, make sure you give her a follow. Hit her up on Instagram. We got some new work coming out there for all the party people. Yay. Say bye-bye to the party people out there, Miss Roxanne Monroe.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Yay. You party people out there, have a good one. Until next time, you got any questions about anything, hit me up in the backdrops. Follow Miss Roxanne Monroe on Instagram. Have a good one out there, party people.